Hello everyone and welcome back. This is TechMedic. Thank you for joining me today. Today's 1.0 Space Haven video is about my old save, which was in early access, which converted completely over to the 1.0, and as you can see here, we've got our Battle Cruiser. Now this is the blueprint that I went after and created after many iterations, and of course you can see that each section of this ship is segmented. And I'll get to the explanations of some of the systems, but most notably is our weapon batteries. So up here we have our auto turrets as well as our energy turrets and some point defense. We also have some point defense located on the back on both sides. It's a little more compact in this area because we have to have all of our builder pods over here as well as our starfighter, and of course all of our shuttles that we have. All of our inventory is localized back here. All of our energy is segmented. You can go ahead and take a look at how many engines that we have, as well as all of our X3 power generators, and of course all of our hypersleep tanks for all of our crew members. Each crew member is on its own shift, just like in Oxygen Not Included and many other games. I have them staggered so that not everyone's going to the bathroom at the same time, not everyone's sleeping at the same time, and there's always somebody available to handle the point defense turrets. As you can see here, they're on breaks, and of course many of them are going to bed now. Special function of this is we also have a hospital over here on this side, and we also got an area for any individuals that we find on derelict ships. We can house them here with the bunk beds, as well as provide them with their own toiletry and mess hall, of course table and seating for them as well, and a couple of decorations for them to utilize so that we can transport them back to their people. Now let's take a look at the food situation over here. We have two different airlocks going on. As you can see here, there is no oxygen in this one. There is oxygen in this one, but soon it'll be replaced with CO2 so that our CO2 levels are there. This one's a little higher because it requires a different environment for meat to grow, but if we go ahead and take down these walls all the way, we can see a bit more. Now with this, we've got all of our industry down here, and I know some of you are probably concerned about temperature. Well, temperature is nominal everywhere, and that's because we got everything segmented off in case we do have a breach in the hull during a fight. We can go ahead and segment that off, and of course all the air pressure is dealt with when it comes to the vapor. So all the vapor has been cleared up, and as you can see here, our temperatures across the board are looking pretty good. Now this is a work in progress. As you can see here, I was thinking about adding some more of these. Let's turn off that overlay so that we can go ahead and craft not allowed to disembark. Yeah, that's because I don't want anybody flying around while there's work to be done on the ship, but you can go ahead and settle those. This save in particular, I had went ahead and dispatched these guys, and of course we're just picking off the bones, all the meat that we can get, and bringing it back to our storage. So I hope that you enjoyed my battle cruiser. Again, this is available to go ahead and download on my Patreon should you choose to support. It is a work that I've spent many hours working on, and of course the Patreon is for members only, and it's about the price of a cup of coffee. So if you want to pick it up and check it out and, you know, tear apart this whole entire ship, you can go ahead and do so. And of course you can see our comfort areas, especially for where they sleep, are nominal. Our little resident over here is not having such a great time, but oh well, we've got everything as segmented as possible. The only thing is that they're going to have to cross this area, which will bring them down a little bit, but you know, we need oxygen and we can't really negate those effects. But with that, guys, thank you for joining me on this tour of my battle cruiser, and I hope that you pick up the save and toy around with it. so that you can go ahead and see what it takes to run such a massive beast. But with that, thank you for your time. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.